Hello, everybody. Welcome to it's the Ham and Hammy Show. I am one of your hosts, Ham.
And I am I'm Ham.
Please let us know if you're having a better time hearing us today. I think I fixed all of the technical issues from last week.
I mean, I thought that troubleshooting with the chat was quite delightful last week. I think that is indicative of what an awesome community that we have.
Yeah, I found out after that the sound actually was never totally fixed, which sucked because the episode was so good last week. So thank you all for watching. Today,
Absolutely.
I'm going to throw this over to Ham, who is going to do the read for us today.
Time for the read. So welcome to It's the Ham and Hammy Show. For information about all of our upcoming events, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Gotham Derby, Twitter at Gotham Derby, and by searching for us on Facebook. You can also find out about events on our website, gothamgirlsrollerderby.com. Gotham strives to create a safe space for our participants, community, and fans, and that extends to our virtual events. We have a zero tolerance policy for any harassment, discrimination, bullying, hate speech, or abuse. Be cool and keep the chat thoughtful. We have an amazing panel tonight, so jump in and ask questions. Not too invasive, but go ahead and ask those questions. We want to thank our amazing sponsor, Singani63, and their new website, buysingani63.com. They currently have a special discount for a limited time offer for free shipping on 2 bottles. We'd also like to thank Coney Island Brewing Company, which has been the most amazing sponsor for the past 2 years. Cheers to you, Coney Island Brewing Company. And now that that's all the way, let's get at it.
I'm sorry. Cheers to you, Coney Island.
Cheers to you, Coney Island.
I love that. That was so good.
I feel like every read like that has to be like a little bit cheesy.
You do a good job at the cheesy read. You'll have to be an announcer when we get back into the world.
Oh, absolutely. I announced a little bit at RollerCon forever ago. It was a lot of fun. I was like, oh, you guys are just going to give me a microphone? And the answer was yes, they did.
Yes, they will.
So
today we have the love episode. We can quickly intro our fabulous panel, and then we will add them in. We have Dread and Spanglish, who are frequent watchers and now going to be on the show. And then we have Kid, who we will call Kid Rocks, which is Kid and Rocks, but yeah, I did a terrible job.
Kid Rocks, it goes together.
So I'm going to put them all in and remind them to turn their mutes off so that you can see them. And here's our awesome grouping. Look at this amazing panel of love. So welcome to the love episode. Y'all are live on the love episode.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You'd think zooming all day we'd be a little quicker on the uptake, but life is
as I'm like, okay.
Everyone
expects this.
I wore my Valentine's Day themed granny sweater for everyone.
It's a good sweater.
It's beaded.
Did you make that?
No, I did not. This is a beaded creation. Circa like 1988, probably a thrift store find. Yeah.
Oh,
very nice. Very nice. And Spanglish, would you like to tell us about your look?
just writing the gimmick that is my derby name.
It's nice, isn't it? Nice to like acquire props that go with your derby name.
Exactly.
Like you have a drawer full of things that like only pertain to derby.
And I do in fact have a stuffed ham.
A whole derby drawer.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used to think I could have like a punk aesthetic because I was Kid Vicious, and then I joined the same roller derby league as Susie Hot Rod, and I realized that I'm not that cool. And so we're doing like an 80s glam thing instead. It's like game recognized game, and I do not have game, so bringing the 80s glam vibes.
You absolutely have game. All right, so we decided to do this show about Valentine's Day, like a love show because like Valentine's Day is coming up. I mean, I'm personally.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Man,
I know.
Valentine's Day? If I would have known, I didn't even think about that. I would have been like, nah. I thought it was like, little.
No,
I'm just a generally big fan of love.
Yeah. See, I'm one of those love sucks kind of people. And like the only thing that I like about Valentine's Day is the day after when the Reese's peanut butter cup heart shapes go on sale. Those are so good. Like the chocolate to peanut butter ratio, it's just, mwah, it's magic.
I'm a sucker for a sweetheart, I gotta say. Give me those sweet tarts any day.
Yeah, so that's why I did this show. It's like
I
I
used
have
to
look
give
forward
out
something.
like naughty.
I
Like
love.
naughty.
Well, we're like
We're gooey.
stupid and gooey on Valentine's Day, and we don't
It's
care.
out of-
That's just how we are.
And even though I feel like even when I was single, like I love Valentine's Day, my inner suburban mom, I love to decorate. So like if it's not gonna be romance with my significant other, it's gonna be like I'm the one that's gonna be like, oh my god, do you guys want to do like Valentine's? Do you want to like get campers and like get really cute for each other?
I'm a fan of
Embrace it.
Valentine's Day,
Valentine's.
Valentine's is nice.
but I am
Yeah.
the single one the only single on this entire panel.
And ready to virtually mingle.
So where's
That's
the
right.
Beyonce
So if
song?
you love me and
all the single ladies.
the opening is there.
I mean, I think that like there's a lot of matchmaking potential. I think that like
I put flowers in my hair. It's for the reality show that we keep making a joke that I need to be on The Bachelor at.
Oh
I
my
think
god. No spoilers. I'm an episode behind. We love The Bachelor in this house.
I think that when we get together for RollerCon, we could bring back Singled Out. Do you remember that show from MTV?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We should have Singled Out RollerCon edition. I think that would be absolutely lovely. And I was gonna say we could host it together, but you're like gonna be in it, so you can't host it.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be in it. It's gonna happen.
Kid, you can help host Singled Out, and I will be on it. I've actually like applied a few times to be on these like reality dating shows. They will never pick me, but I think I would be very fun.
You'd be amazing.
Oh yeah, you'd be very entertaining.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd
I
get
would
kicked
love
off the
to be
first
the host.
episode, but it would be
I
a
would love
really
to.
fun first
Gloriously.
episode.
No.
Gloriously kicked out.
But sometimes they bring people back, right?
Yeah. I could be a very good bachelorette and just have many people vying for my attention.
Yes.
I also
I'd like to
really
see
would
that.
love to be on Love Island.
I haven't seen Love Island. I'm not a Love
I
Island.
haven't
Kid,
seen
it
that
is
one.
so up
That
your
was
alley.
a really stupid one you were
No,
watching.
that was that was
It was a really, really dumb
hot
one.
to handle.
Too Hot
It
to
was-
Handle is fun too.
Horrible.
Okay, Too Hot to Handle was a masterpiece. How dare
Oh,
you?
it's- like I'm not proud of it, but I watched all of it in
It's so
probably
bad.
like 3 days. Yeah, see,
Dread
this
and
is why
Spanglish, do you
I'm
not watch
dramatic.
any of the love matchmaking television series?
No.
No, look at all those books. They're intellectuals.
That's right, they're smart. Dread's like,
Hey, we have
I'm
to
a
relax
professor.
our
Okay,
minds
our-
sometimes.
Our books
I watch other
are
stuff.
on
She
the
watches-
other wall. There's books in this house.
Kindle
There's
just-
books in this
About
house.
astrology? Yes. Yes, they are.
oh. I have
She's,
books, they're
she's
just
hooked
They're
on
her books. None of them are mine.
Rox is like, I do
We've
not
got
have
books, damn it.
No,
I don't have books.
there's a lot of love, baby. I don't.
that.
We've already
Yeah.
broken them, and it was the like start of the episode. So in order to
I
bring
have
this
the
back,
archive of feelings.
ooh,
See, oh, that is.
That sounds like a lot.
Oh my God, you guys.
You just like said that, and
Astrology?
I felt vulnerable
just show
immediately.
us all of your books.
I was like,
All of a sudden, they're like, it's therapy now.
a lot of feelings.
Just a lot of and a whole archive
A
of them.
whole lot to deal with.
Wait, what's a lot of feelings? I missed one. I was still thinking about an astrology driven
We've
dating.
It's so
Moved
unsurprising that the bottom of this screen is just like chaos.
Let's chaos.
The chaos,
Okay.
the
I
Kid
have
Rocks.
another one, Love and Rage.
Oh, love and
my.
look at this. You should just have
Hey,
a
are
book. We
we-
should have
are
a
we
book
answering
episode, and you could tell us what
questions?
books to read.
Read a
Oop.
little section.
Is that
Oh.
Juno,
I thought there were
or is
questions.
that
I thought that was a panel thing.
whose whose cute dog is barking?
That is my
dog's a
precious
barking.
love. She's not pleased. She ignores me all day, and then as soon as the show starts, she's like, "All right, it's showtime."
Of course.
Excuse me.
Um,
This
Mine
is my
also
time to
needs
shine.
extra attention. She's right here, actually.
So to bring this back to roller derby for a few minutes before we go back off the rails for a while, which the warning was, this is just going to be us having fun. First off, I'd love to hear how you met. Did you meet through a roller derby connection, or did you meet through roller derby, or did you find roller derby like together? Does that make sense as a question?
Do
with
we,
words
do
out
we
loud?
take turns? Who answers first?
Hi, Dad.
Talking, so you answer.
Spanglish and Dread, why don't you answer first? You're gonna go first next time, and it's gonna be a harder question.
Oh no.
So we can tell the story together.
We can.
Maybe.
Okay. Oh, so we met, to answer it directly, we met at Derby. I actually remember her at a Brooklyn game, the one they used to do it at LIU, is it? She was, I think, handing out the wristbands or something.
I did hand out wristbands at that game.
And she had a smile on her face, and
I was smiling at everyone. But he thinks it was just for him.
damn.
And that's how romance starts.
Oh my gosh.
That is fantastic.
But we didn't actually, that was about all we saw of each other at that event. Then I volunteered a lot, and I think the next game or soon after was over at Abe Stark, and I was helping set up. And it's funny, so Kath was, caffeined. She was also setting up, we were laying the track down, I think. And I was struggling because Kath is friendly, and she has this genuine comfort, makes you feel comfortable around her. But I always felt like I could not talk to her. And then I realized, oh my God, her name is Caffeine. She must know a crap ton about coffee. So I just started talking about coffee. And at that moment,
I piped in and I said, the best coffee shop, which I forgot what it was.
Well, yeah,
Intelligentsia.
I did ask
Oh yes.
both of them. Yeah, she said Intelligentsia. Then Cap said Blue Bottle, is it?
Blue Bottle.
Mm.
So, and I used to go into the city with the Long Island Road. I used to end up in Penn Station a lot when I would go to meetups in Manhattan. So by Macy's, there was an Intelligentsia. And so...
You're going to tell the whole story already.
Sorry.
Sing your song.
Come on.
Well, I know, to rewind a bit.
Look at her face.
At the game, we were there at the game, and then we went to the after party and we talked some more. But I forget. But I had to go at some point, but we exchanged numbers, or I got her number or something.
Yes, he got my number. I was only looking for, is this a PG show?
PG-13.
13.
I was only looking for a one night stand.
Uh-huh.
But that seems to didn't work out. It seemed like it's just like multiple nights. But anyways, but he laughed because he said he was going midnight bike riding with his friends, which I thought was kind of weird.
And I don't remember that part at all.
It was only supposed to be one jam, but you stayed for the whole game.
Right. And overtime, and clean up, and packing the truck, and then driving the truck the next day.
It was tear down. It was all of the things.
Right. But anyway.
So,
That's enough. Let's move on. I want to hear about Kid Rocks.
So apparently we've accidentally caused a breakup on the love episode.
No.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
It's not relevant at all. Cool. So we were on 2 teams together.
She got drafted to my teams.
I got drafted to Manhattan Mayhem and the Wall Street Traders, of which Rox was captain at the time, co-captain. And we were bros, man. We used to get cheeseburgers and beer after practice because there's a tail wagging. I was too shy to talk to like most of the people on the traders. I was very intimidated. But like, look at this face. She's just the cutest. And we would get cheeseburgers and beers. And, one night you get cheeseburgers and beers and your bros. And then you're partying in a dollar bill onesie and things get weird.
That feels...
Then you're engaged. So yeah, no, we were teammates, and we were teammates, and then we were pals.
Pals.
And then
Yeah, I saw you guys share a pregame kiss. I think this was like 2 years ago. It was at John Jay, and after you had done your warm up lap, kid, you went over and you guys kissed, and I was like, oh my heart, it was the sweetest thing. And then I was like, ew, love. But but in that moment,
gross.
Yeah, we're
so
obnoxious.
cute. It was really cute. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I
cute.
own that. PDA is not for everyone, but physical touch is my love language.
It was beautiful. I'm just a curmudgeon.
I love love. So I'm the opposite of like, I like how the single one in this entire chat is like, I'm sorry, but love.
Love is great. And
Ham is like newly married, so
we're supposed to
Yeah.
be married, but
I don't know. Love
I
is like
do
not
know.
shanking someone for eating your snacks, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh,
that's
was
right. That's
thinking
why
about
you're
this
mad because you ate
earlier.
your snacks.
Life hack, you know, if I don't want her to eat my snacks, there's like the one ice cream flavor that we don't like the same. So I will get
Good.
Chunky Monkey. She doesn't eat my Chunky Monkey, and I don't eat her chocolate peanut butter because
Aren't those
That's
the
good.
same?
Don't share snacks.
don't.
How different are those? Isn't Chunky Monkey and chocolate peanut butter like?
No, one's banana.
Oh, I was like, I feel like you're just naming two versions of the same ice cream.
So I want to know, for when you started dating, did you hide it from people, or were you just like, this is happening in the league?
Oh,
I mean.
and that goes first to
we've
Kid Rocks.
They've actually scientifically proven that we're the least smooth people in the entire universe.
It's true. Yeah.
And if we even
Absolutely.
really actually tried to hide it for a second, we'd failed.
Yeah.
So, like,
I actually
there was
can't
no
imagine you
point
trying to
in
hide
even
it.
Trying to hide it.
it
It
was
just didn't work.
it was apparent pretty quickly to our teammates, and I think people are just you know, like, we're a very
They're like,
close
just be out with
team.
it, and then we'll move on. It doesn't matter. We just like don't want to like be imagining whatever.
Yeah.
Just let us know, and then move on from there.
And then it's fine.
Yeah.
I lost it. There was
How about you, Dread and Spanglish? Did you need to hide anything?
Did I need to hide it?
Well, well, when we first started dating, we were actually both kind of seeing other people. So we were both in open. So there wasn't, yeah. Ooh, I know, right?
oh my god.
And so
My
the person who I
goodness.
was dating actually is the person who introduced me to roller derby. So like this was a long distance. I had just moved back to like New York. We were gonna do like long distance, open-ish, you know, see what happens. And that's how I met Spanglish.
You know, an open relationship would have helped Brenda and Kelly and Dylan work out their little threesome in 90210 if they had gone. Sorry.
You're
I'm sorry, I'm
still on
fresh
that.
off
Oh,
of.
it's just, you
We've
know,
Sam and I have been talking about 90210 a lot.
Yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, open long distance. That is the mature thing to do.
To say that she did assign me 5 episodes to watch out, like with no rhyme or reason. Well, they were right; they were all very special episodes, but I had no idea what was going on.
They're very good. They're very good. So, Spanglish, do
someone
you
in
know,
derby is like dating a coworker, you know, you
Yeah.
gotta watch out.
a
It's a
coworker that you
small
get to
world.
like physically like check? So, what is it like, you know, blocking your partner?
We play different positions. Luckily. Sorry. Sorry if my mom was watching. No, we play different positions.
I think I need to refresh my drink.
Okay, miss, hit it and quit it. Okay, get your 4 points. Get the 4 points and then call it off.
Well, you know, I'm just saying you gotta lap it and keep going.
Let me refresh here. But
You need to refresh.
I'm glad that Boda Box sponsor us.
we're not in open competition. Like, we're not in competition with each other.
Right.
We have different. But she's generally not allowed to block for me when I'm on the track because she gets too
At practice,
She gets
we
no,
go
but like
against
in
each other.
games, she's not allowed to block for me because she gets too hyped and like goes to the box. But it's very romantic.
I have a very funny Kid Rocks memory.
Bro. Terrible.
Oh no.
No, don't worry. I'm not a mean person. But we were doing
I'm
a
terrified of this whole show.
what?
I'm terrified of this whole show.
We're
Anyway,
nice.
you were saying.
You're doing
My
great.
parents are
You're
watching.
doing awesome.
No, where we were doing the toe stopless practice. And we do like a rule like to see who has the stupidest fall. And the two of them were on like a pack together and like you won. Because it was like Kid fell and then Rocks fell and then Kid got back up and then Rocks got back up and then Rocks fell and then Kid fell on top of her in like maybe a 3-second period of time. Like it was the fastest, most ridiculous thing I'd ever seen.
No toe stops is really
No toe
hard.
stops practice. I thought I was gonna win because I'm the one who fell trying to get off the bench, and then the bench fell on top of me.
We are the least smooth individuals.
You can't hide your love. You can't fall smooth. You're just a living out loud. I like it. I like it.
Compared to you all, I skate like a toddler, so you're all heroes to me.
I haven't seen you skate yet. Ooh.
You
Things
haven't
to
seen
look
me
forward.
skate.
Oh my God, it's not skating.
So things
Let's
to look forward to after when we're all back together again. Oh yeah,
When we're not doing this on
It's
Zoom.
more of
anymore.
like
Yeah, I need a walker. I think,
it's
so.
more it's more like this. It's like
a little shuffle.
this across the floor, and I'm like, yo.
Me thinks she exists.
Yeah, she's with you anyway, so not all is not lost.
If they can handle you at your
Right.
your work.
Definitely not for this game.
That's right. So roller derby is an activity where you spend a lot of time doing it. So this is something that you share. Do you take time to do hobbies that diverge?
Do y'all do different
I
shit?
guess we kind of had to. This time.
You're like, no, there's just derby.
No, this is like when we had bouts and you had to sell tickets and people be like, tell all your friends we have a bout. Like you're all right here. What friend? What are you talking about? You guys? Did you buy a ticket yet?
Did you buy a ticket to your own game? Because you are my friends.
Friends that don't play roller derby? I have a few actually.
Ooh, nerd derby. I decided a year ago I was going to just date roller derby. It had all the same hallmarks of a typical relationship. Oh boy, do I hear you. The ups, the downs, the fights. When it's good, it's really, really good. And when it's bad, it's sometimes still kind of good. Cry a lot. I haven't been in a relationship in a really long time.
I mean, I think
I cry a lot.
Unexpectedly?
So
You wouldn't have blocking the
So I remember before I met Tread, I was miserably failing at online dating. But one thing that stuck out to me was that every profile had travel as like the top 1 or 2 thing that they wanted to do. And I was like, dude, really? Everybody just loves traveling this much?
No.
And yeah, I end up with Dread and I travel a bunch.
You're like, that wasn't even on my thing. Everybody on
Exactly.
dating apps has travel and they have like tigers.
Oh yeah, I never dated anyone who had baby animal pictures, like baby tiger pictures in their profile, because I was like, that's lame.
A lot of men have like tiger pictures and they have like
Really?
like they've
Wow.
caught fish.
Yeah, fish, baby tigers, and cars, and I'm like, I am not interested.
And
in
girls
these things.
also have a lot of tigers. I have to be honest. There's like, and girls have
Yeah.
tigers and they have like, they're standing on like a mountaintop and their arms are open.
Ah, oh no.
And I'm like,
No,
oh.
I've traveled extensively, and I've never done that.
I've done it, but I haven't put it on my
Never done
dating
that.
profile.
Never had a picture with your arms open.
No, I'm not that. Like with live, laugh, love in the
open.
caption, absolutely not.
Oh, I live, laugh, love, laugh,
Jumping
live.
up and then your
Oh,
feet are in the air.
I mean, I think I was playing roller derby when I started dating my husband, which is a good thing. So one of the first things that we did as a couples activity, I took him to RollerCon and promptly abandoned him. He's gone with me. Yeah, he's gone with me twice, and he finally
Right.
confessed the other day. He's like, please don't ever take me to RollerCon again. He's like, I don't care if you go, but do not make me go. Yeah, and I was like, oh, I feel so bad. But also, it's like you knew what you were getting into, like up front. You knew I was gonna have derby, so like, quit your whining, and it's worked out quite well.
People don't understand like what the actual commitment is until they experience it.
Yeah, you don't know until. So I think, you know,
time
experiencing
suck.
that with your partner would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually really great because, you know, I think at one point I didn't have a car. Spanglish had a car, so he became like, you know when you sign up for the carpool, I'd be like, I got a car. I can get like 3 other people in there. We going. And he'd be like, we going.
We can fit 3 people. Someone will take your stats for you.
Roller derby, you got a lot of feelings. We were talking about feelings earlier. I feel like the emotions can be very intense, and you don't have to explain that. Like, she gets it. I don't know. You don't have to. If somebody's like, "Oh my God, is it like kickball? Like, why are you so upset? I don't get it. Like, you have a game tomorrow and you can't drink. I'm not following." It's nice to, be on the same level of this is like they understand the emotions and the competition and the travel and the hours and all that.
Hours and the hours and the hours.
The time suck of roller
Yeah,
derby.
right.
And like
when
why
you come
you
home
buy
crying
Epsom
after a
salt.
bad practice and then you still want to go back and do it again.
Yeah.
They're not just
Yeah.
like, why don't you quit? And you're like, ugh.
And someone who's like, I was at Walgreens and I bought you 7 pounds of Epsom salts. You know, just
Well,
I just
Well,
thought you
I
might
found a
need
funny
these.
duct tape. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, those like very random things. It's like it is a beautiful thing. Now I'm not going to ask you about your own life, but as you can be as vague as you want, but like relationships that went disastrous.
Oh my God, what
You
is
know.
with you in this? Ham
Curmudgeon,
wants this
you
to be a
said so herself.
gossip
I'm a
site so
curmudgeon.
bad.
Well, what are some of the pitfalls people should be aware of, like when
Well,
they're thinking like,
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's always, I've been on a lot of leagues. Like, I think I'll start this, and I know other people that like feel free to chime in, but I think that like there is a fear when you're dating in Derby because it is a small world and everybody's slightly connected, and if something were to go wrong, everybody's kind of, it's just, I think we said it before, it's like dating a coworker. Yeah. If something were to go wrong, they're all still right there, and you still care about the sport a lot.
never dated a coworker. Not that I haven't tried, but just didn't work out that way. Yeah,
Wait a minute. What do you mean?
I've tried. Yeah, so when I like I was in
that might be
that's
hedging on some other kind of
like, what are you talking about, Harvey? I think that it's just that when you're an international teacher, like a lot of people date each other, and you like the dream is to like get married to another international teacher. So I think I just kind of like it's kind of living the dream too, like dating someone and having a long-term relationship with someone who also plays derby because they're about that life. I think it's the same thing, but yeah, it just like never worked out. So I'm with a civilian, but he gets it.
That's civilian.
Yeah, he gets it. Yeah. I mean, I think I definitely, I was in a league where people were dating and it was uncomfortable. And so it's just kind of like, you don't want to be like, yo, you should break up because they are not nice to you, but you just kind of like, just kind of all like look away and be like, oh, you guys want to go to brunch after practice? I'll sit in between you. So you don't fight. So yeah, it can be a little awkward. But I think that, communication and a lot of maturity.
People will be in your business. You gotta
absolutely.
Oh.
There's just there's secrets in every, like, I mean, there's no secrets in roller derby, but like it's hard to, with the amount of time that we spend with one another and the physical proximity, it's very difficult to like, I don't know, if you're not comfortable with people, like,
yeah,
knowing that you're seeing each other. And I think sometimes there can be pressure to like define the relationship because people know you're seeing each other before you might, like you don't have, like people can see that you're dating and they're like, cool, what are you? And you're like,
we don't know yet. Yeah.
Then you get that wife life and then it's fine.
I was going to say, and then you get married.
Or you tried to a bunch of times.
Yeah, we're in a dark place right now, but it's fine.
Oh, COVID elopements, so much fun.
But it's also like
Ham
it's
doesn't
hard
know
to,
anything about that.
I don't know anything about a
after
COVID
roller
elopement.
derby. I don't know, like I wouldn't have met her without roller derby, so it's like,
So it's good.
yeah.
Loving love.
Man for life. You know?
Literally for life.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. How do you think it would be different if you were on different teams?
Oh, I was actually thinking that when you asked this question first, like I think am competitive, and I'm also somebody that's like self-critical. So I don't think I would have a hard time dating another jammer, and probably also like or somebody on another like I wouldn't be able to date like another home team jammer. Would probably be stressful. Can you imagine being on the jam line like opposing one another?
I think it'd be fun.
It'd be fun.
She is nicer than me. I would be like, I'm gonna destroy you, and then it's gonna be weird.
Is
And then if you like, if
that
you
the name of your
outscored
sex
me,
tape?
I would be so excited.
I'm gonna destroy it.
Yeah, I would be so.
Can that be our shirt for today's
I'd be like,
episode?
it's fine. You did a really good job, and I'm really proud of you. And I don't want to see you for like 3 days.
And I'd be
I'm sorry,
like,
none of us
Maybe-
got past the I'm going to destroy you and it's going to be weird.
I think that's merch. That's merch.
That's the merch. That's show merch for today.
I like it.
That should also go in my Tinder bio.
Yes.
Yes, please, 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 please.
Yeah.
Can we do a
I
Tinder
like that.
takeover show? We swipe for you.
You can? Sure.
The Tinder takeover.
Like
That's-
as an official, I think I'm always in the opposite team.
Oh yeah, yeah. How is that?
Well, so I got into Derby as a Queens fan. The first game I saw, I think it was Queens versus Manhattan, and I saw Susie skate, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I got to see more of this. And then the next year, I found out, oh my God, I could volunteer. So then I volunteered for years, and that's, how we met. But then I was able to become an official, and then I started dating a Bronx skater, and so then it's been a bit of a
Yeah,
running
that's
gag.
been a little bit of a cheering for the Queens. I'm skating on the Bronx.
But now we got
Where's your loyalties?
Yeah.
Where do you sleep at night?
Because there are intra-team. Inter-team,
Yeah,
whatever.
We have a few. There's
Romances. But I'm trying to think.
It's like some Capulet Montague stuff. Like,
Yeah, but I don't. I think
there's a
there's
Bronx
like
Mayhem
little
couple.
shift. I
Huh?
didn't think about it. Yeah. Oh, duh. I was like, who?
But they haven't played against each other yet, so.
Yeah, Bronx Queens. I don't want to like share anybody's business, but yeah, I think it's if you're on slightly different like.
I mean, there was Hella and Puss.
Well, and also there was Bonnie and OMG, right?
They were. Yeah.
They were on different
They
teams.
were on All Stars together.
They were.
You know.
So
Pity.
there they played nice, and they played.
I'm trying to think. I don't think we have where it's like two home team captains on opposing teams that are dating each other, or like two home. I'm just saying
That's like
that
such
would
a-
be.
Are you trying to
that
write
is
a
a-
reality show right
that
now?
is a romance novel that needs to be written.
Yeah, I
I've
haven't seen
read
that
one
romance
roller derby
novel.
romance, and it was okay. I have a second one on deck.
All right.
It was.
There
What was the
Totally.
title?
a roller derby romance to read.
I'm not gonna say the title, but it was. I'll DM you. It was not good. And I was like, "Who is
And
this?"
it was okay.
It was. I lied. It was bad. It was horrendous. And I love a trashy read, and it was just.
I do
It
also
did-
love a trashy read.
It did not melt my butter. I just.
Well, let's think of some like titles of some like good
Ooh,
roller
yes.
derby.
Hit it and quit it.
romances.
Oh.
Hit it and quit. Yeah, you right. Hit it and quit.
It's about a
It's
jammer.
right.
Really, anything.
Right.
I will destroy you and it will be weird after.
Mhm, mhm.
Uh,
Right. Two in
You
the
can
box.
go one more.
Come on,
one
chat.
more.
Chat, hook us up with some roller derby romance novels.
Put
Hit
in
it
the
and
box.
commit.
Put it in the box.
A polyamorous romance.
Yeah.
That's exactly. That is exactly it.
Watch
Oh,
your footwork.
Pull
Really
it off.
anything, with the right inflection can become a.
Can really become. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I feel like I thought I was gonna out myself as a big emotional softie, and instead I just outed myself as like petty and wouldn't date another child.
You did that to yourself.
I am here for the
Oh,
petty.
The pack is here.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Who's here?
Bolshevik. Yes.
Nice.
Pack is
That is
here.
a
The pack
poly
Pack is
novel.
here.
Yeah, for a
Ooh.
poly novel. Mhm.
Oh, hit it and commit. That's nice.
It's too nice. It's too
That's
nice.
the last game.
I'm trying to think of more.
Oh, Last Jam.
Oh, The Last Jam. Oh,
That sounds like a
beautiful.
Nicholas Sparks novel.
Or like maybe like a Stacey Abrams romance. I bet Stacey Abrams could really. I mean, she's busy doing other things, but
She
you know,
does write good
yes,
romance.
she does write romance.
Get her off the line.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, nice.
Get her
Oh,
Get him off the line.
Just come up with that.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
is this how like the Gotham Roller Derby Writers Workshop started? Like,
We have a lot of writers.
Yeah.
I think that we should be like pumping out these
Back
books.
block in the box.
Wow.
Sounds like a Zane romance. Yes.
Really, any of the box jokes right here. Ooh, add time to the clock. A story of finding your lost love.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's good,
Well,
Nerd
he's writing
Derby. Embrace me from the from the
Oh, wow,
chat
everybody's
from
like-
Bullshit
Like we're
Bullshit,
getting
just
some
throwing
good
them
like a
out.
good look of like who the romantics are and who the dirt
Right.
bags are. Like, I'm a dirt bag.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope my mom's not watching.
Make a good like wall up or something.
Multiplayers Club.
Players Club.
Yes.
Wait, what?
All these
The
boxes.
multiplayer.
Oh my God, am I outing myself?
Yes.
I think you did that very
Yes.
soon and early in this call.
Oh my gosh. Yes, that is. I think that is a job for Zane. I think Zane would do a good job with that.
Hmm.
I was trying to
Yes.
think of something with Rink Rash.
Mhm.
Well, I'm trying to think of more
man.
good ones.
Breaker.
This is fun.
I am.
That's rough. But
I am here for this. This is the kind of think tank. You know, this is what I thought my intellectual life would be like as an adult.
I feel
So
Eat the baby. Oh,
we're basically the Algonquin table.
we are the. Can I be Dorothy Parker if we're doing that?
Yeah.
Except for like a happier Dorothy Parker.
a happier Dorothy Parker. I like it. The scorekeeper.
How to alienate your loved
That's
one
a
with
good
holding grudges.
title.
I like that all of your titles have like a full title.
They got a subtitle.
like you're writing self-help
really
books.
letting people know this is what you're gonna get with this book, and I'm here for it.
that's fun.
What's the what?
Oh, now what would your advice be to someone who like joins roller derby so they can date people?
Is that a thing?
What?
Yes.
Oh.
It's not.
Not a
Ooh, look
thing.
at the sassy
That's not
eyes.
a thing.
I think I don't know if
Good
my
question.
mom is on here because this would be hilarious. But I started skating like right after college, and I was in the process of coming out more broadly, but not to my mom. And my mom was like, "I don't know about roller derby. I mean, you're gonna get a lot of tattoos, and there's just rough girls and a lot of and
What's bad about that?
then I got a bunch of tattoos and found my lady. My lady. I lost
You're like-
like I've had some wine.
Tattoos and rough girls. So talk.
So
me out of
I
this.
was like, yeah, oh my gosh, I don't want to like meet a bunch of tattooed rough girls. And meanwhile I'm like, like, why do you think I'm gonna play roller derby?
You're like, yes, I,
I
would, in
am
fact
here
like to
for the
find that.
tattooed women and all of our non-binary. I was like, I am here to like, yeah, I want to meet.
You could. You're totally punk. You're so
No.
punk.
Absolutely.
Oh, Ross, let's see
Super
those
punk.
tattoos.
Oh wait,
Are you trying to show us your tattoos?
We got a couple tattoos.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
well done.
That's like,
Oh, it's
That's
so
Oh my gosh,
cute.
that
I should
is
probably be
awesome.
cut off, but yeah, we got a couple
No.
tattoos.
That's next level. Not everyone.
You're
I
keeping
love
it.
the Boda
That's
box.
nice.
Really, sponsor us,
You know,
Boda
I
box.
think we should
Fun.
find out right now because that's next level.
You
That
can
is-
get COVID
We
negative,
gotta go,
but you
babe.
can get tattooed in a face
Get the
mask.
rocks
So.
on it again.
I got a tattoo.
That
During
is so
this?
cute. Nice. Yeah, the only tattoo I want during this pandemic is I want to get my eyebrows microbladed because I have to look at them every week, and I just don't want anyone that close to my face.
You look
So-
great.
I have to
That's
say
fair.
that-
That's
Thank
very
you.
fair. That's
Yeah. I also think that like that's been a really weird side effect of like COVID has been the idea that like we like stare at ourselves a lot more on video chats and stuff than we used to.
and also
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dread, that hat looks so good on you.
It
Yeah.
really
she
does.
pulls off
It
the
looks
look like
really,
this.
really good. Like that is a look.
That's
Everyone
great.
really
No,
does.
let me tell you about
Well, I always think
Multiplayers Club.
Pam, lip color, fantastic. Hammy, loving
I love
crunchy.
her.
Oh, it's a
Thank
flower.
you. Thank
Actually,
you.
very strong looks.
Strong love.
I went with my little like looking for love in all the right places.
This side hat game is like,
Yeah, no,
It's
Dread.
really good.
Oh
I
my
am.
God.
like this with like a little sundress and a few ones.
Banger.
Come on.
No one expects the
I
dreaded
am-
Inquisition.
I am here for it. Totally
I
here
am
for
here
it.
to tell you.
We're in the world
Meet her
of
on the
Dread.
jam
Miss
line.
So, a question earlier was about candy, and I think we were remiss to have a Valentine's Day / just love in general episode without discussing our favorite holiday candies. So, what is your
yes.
favorite? I mean, I would say holiday themed candy, but do you have a special or favorite Valentine's Day treat?
Me?
Anyone?
I mean, I like the Reese's shapes. Like the holiday Reese's shapes are amazing. They also go on sale like the next day, so you can
Yes,
get them
fair.
very cheap. So I'm into those Valentine's Day Reese's Hearts are really, really good. That's my thing.
Does anyone else?
I mean,
have-
basically anything that's on sale is.
yes, kid. Tell us about your candy.
I do love a sale.
She loves a sale.
And I
Oh.
love I feel like this, I don't know, maybe it's not granny chic, but the Russell Stover's
Oh yes.
box.
That's a
where
granny
it's-
move.
Oh, but
Santa.
only the creams, like the cream center.
Mm-hmm.
And they got like strawberry cream and vanilla cream. That is
You know what they
I-
don't really have
effing
here?
jam.
C's candy.
Oh, C's candy.
Oh, I've
Mhm.
seen it at the airports, but no.
Yeah.
It's an
that's-
LA thing. It's actually like the like
San
El Segundo
Francisco.
thing even, but like C's
Their
candy.
chocolate covered peanut brittle is delicious.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
Nerd
I
Derby
like
and
that.
I are in the same place here. Sale candy, then just sit alone in the parking lot and eat it by myself. That's right.
Bring it to our place. We got a box of wine.
I will.
A box of wine
And
and
a
a bag of
pandemic.
old candy.
But if you-
old heart candy.
It's
so sad.
I know.
stand on the
Chaos.
sidewalk and we'll like throw some down.
Just
You know,
toss
they
it.
could do like Valentine or treating, where you go door to door and somebody would have to like give you a compliment and a heart-shaped candy.
Did you all, when you were kids, have to
good.
provide candy to everyone in class?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm not a monster.
Yeah, and that's why I hate Valentine's Day. Because when I was in the 4th grade, I was in love with a Joseph Lamar Chestnut. And he was in the other class. He was in my friend Christina's class. And I remember my teacher was like, oh, a Valentine came for you. And it was a Valentine from Joseph with a Dove chocolate on it. And I was so excited, so happy. Then later, after school, I'm hanging out with my friend Christina, and she's like, yeah, they made him do that. So his teacher and my teacher made him write me a Valentine. And then my teacher brought it to me. And ever since then, I have hated Valentine's Day.
Oh, I'm so
I am-
angry.
I'm 40 years old and I am still not over it.
Don't get over it. You hold that rage.
Yeah. I'm like, also like, what the hell, Christina? Why couldn't you just like keep that a secret? Like,
Why did you tell JLC?
BT Dubs, Joseph doesn't like you. Yeah, it was and I have not enjoyed one of those little Dove chocolates with like the little message on the inside. Haven't enjoyed one since.
You have to reclaim those. You should. Okay. You never did like a spite spell when you were like very young. You got to like write it all down, light it on fire, eat some chocolate.
Let
Yeah.
it go.
I've done that.
I know. I'm telling you, I like my ability to hold a grudge is
It's time to
not
let
good.
it go. We're gonna help you let it go this episode.
I know
Yeah.
some Iyanla fixed my
Remind me
life.
to piss off.
Right.
Do not. The moral of the story: do not piss off Hannah.
Yeah, don't
No,
piss
like,
Pam
I was-
off. She will never forgive you.
That's
I don't know.
I hold grudges. I'm just petty like that.
The worst thing was in high
Hannah needs
school.
to
They had
behave.
the roses. Hi, Juno. Juno's getting some belly pats. Where like they handed you roses or something, and like you could buy a rose as a fundraiser, and they would like deliver it to you in class.
Oh, those are the worst.
Like, can we not?
Yeah.
And then you just wait there because they deliver them to everyone, and you're just sitting there and going, "Oh, where's my rose?"
I mean, as a teacher, I am guilty of making children sell those things.
Yeah, I mean, the sweet thing is that my parents, hi mom and dad, are super cute, and often, probably not this year because there's a panorama happening, as Bolshe said, always used to send me like Valentine's every year, which is really silly when you're like 30 and your parents are sending you Valentine's, but it's also really sweet.
That's not
no.
silly. That's really nice.
I love it.
That's totally
That
not
is so
silly.
sweet.
I like it.
My ex sends her children Valentine's all the time.
It's nice. It's really
My
nice.
grandma used to send them to us too.
I see in the chat that someone suffered through one of those find your match quizzes and then you pay for the results. I did one of those, but I was like at a farm school in southwestern Illinois. And I was matched up with like the king of the farmers.
Ooh.
And so
There's
like,
kings?
the king of the farmers.
Maybe
like,
I'll hang
I mean,
out with farmers more if they have kings.
I-
You have my attention.
I went to a school where like they had to drive your tractor to school day. Like that was like a thing. The Future Farmers of America had like their annual fish fry. And so like the kid that I was matched up with, like my friends were just like, as soon as they saw the name, they were like, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. But I did track him down and he was horrified. So I just have like the image of him like scuttling away in his Wranglers and Carhartt jacket, just like just like running away from me. I mean, I was like a little weird, but also come on now.
Ooh, what's the weirdest thing you've ever done for love?
Ooh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
Besides me letting the dog on the sofa right now, which is not supposed to happen.
Oh
They
man.
tricked me. I've been out.
I did the robot once when I was trying to flirt with someone.
Did a what on a the robot?
You
Mhm.
did what on a robot?
Well, you're pretty good
That-
at it.
PG-13.
That's not a bad thing. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's-
Rox is famous for calling me out on my bullshit the most of anybody when it came to dating. So, in the fact that I am usually just interested in fictional characters from TV shows and not
man.
actual.
And you undersell yourself.
Yeah.
You said that to me while we were drunk like 7 years ago, and I will never forget it because it was life
You'll
changing.
never forget it. I hear this story every time.
You know, someone
Never
tells you
forget.
to go for fictional characters. You remember forever. Someone tells you underselling yourself. You ignore them. I'm just saying. Auntie Kid.
I will
What?
remember forever, kid, that you were telling me that I'm underselling. I think I'm fabulous.
Good. Okay. Great. I
We
feel like
all
made a
do.
breakthrough.
Yeah, we do.
Look
Juno
at this,
agrees.
look at
even
this
though
group
she's
of
on the
lookers.
sofa.
I'm so into this entire show. So, what has other people done that's weird for love, other than the fact that I've done the robot?
I've done a lot of weird stuff.
I've done a lot.
You're
of
the one
weird
who
things.
asked.
Mhm.
Well, because Ham story reminded me of at one point there was once in high school I saw this cute boy and I taped my phone number to the window of his car door and he did call me, but he was not interested. He was just like, "Who is this and why did you put your number to my car?"
You like see that in a movie and try it.
I was both delusional and I guess had high self-esteem. And so and my pickup line was that we had gone to preschool together. And then he was in like the VOTEC program. He didn't go to my high school, but he was like in the VOTEC program at my high school. And I was like, somehow sniffed out that it was the guy that I knew from preschool and taped my number to his car. And he called me and it was not because he was interested. It was like,
I did
like in my car, like, why did you
That's
tape
so
your number to my
obscure.
car?
No, I've totally did like something very similar. I was at Starbucks and there was a guy who like, I don't know, he couldn't get his card to work and I was like, he's kind of hot. This is in the Philippines. And so I paid for
Where in the world is Ham?
No, this is very important that we were not in the States. So I paid for his coffee. I like gave the girl at the counter some money. I was like, you know, here's this, pay for this guy's coffee. And then I left a note. What I did not know until he texted me later, and I also like talked to a friend about it, was he was a very famous basketball player in the Philippines. Like I kind of hit on like the Filipino LeBron. And he was like, thank you so much for buying the coffee for me. I passed on your act of kindness by paying for the next person's coffee. He's like, but I'm married. So so it was a really nice, all well and good. So I tell my friend, like, oh yeah, this guy. And she's like, you hit on so-and-so. And I was like, yeah. So then later I'm hanging out with this girl I met, and she's like, oh, it's my friend's birthday. And to celebrate our birthdays, we're going to get together and do some Habitat for Humanity. So I go, she was also kind of famous. So I go, and guess who's there with his wife and all of his like Filipino basketball league friends. And they're like, oh, you're the girl, you're the coffee girl.
The coffee girl.
The coffee girl. Yeah. So it was like super awesome. I was like, great. I like hit on you. I did not know that you were like a famous. And then I like showed up to like hang out with your friends, and they all know this story. So yeah, like that whole like leaving a note thing, like that was the last time I tried that. But it was good. It was good.
Yeah, it's high stakes, but yours is
Yours
worse.
is high stakes.
it was embarrassing. Yeah.
I risk high reward.
He was real
Has
cute.
anyone
though.
ever gotten a reward? I don't know.
The chat is asking, what are your thoughts on date? Like, what are any advice for skating with an ex? I think that from a personal standpoint, I would say that you just have open communication and make sure that you have your own people to talk to. Don't be shitty to each other. Don't listen to Ham and be catty and a gossip.
Yeah, I was gonna be like,
I didn't say gossip. I
Don't
just
go
said
on.
those are
Don't go on the
like
haterade episode when we have it.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh, Ham's obsession with the haterade is always my favorite thing.
I am because I'm a
glad
hater,
that
man.
somebody, because my answer would have been. I mean, no, my answer would have been very mature.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're like, and what was it?
No, I was gonna be like, at that point I would be like, yeah, we should both be jammers, and I'm gonna crush you. But no, I'm
You should meet him on the jam line.
So you would be super competitive.
see you on the track.
Skater on skater action.
Get
Jammer
ready
on
for
jammer
some jammer on
action.
jammer.
That is also the name of a romance novel.
Oh, jammer
Jammer.
action! Why didn't we think of that?
We did just now.
I was just gonna go with whip it.
But I think it's like any breakup where like if your breakup is respectful and you still have respect for each other, then you're gonna be in a different boat than like if things are messy, it's gonna be messy whether you play roller derby together or not.
I think
You just have to spend time together.
Nerd Derby, I think when that happens, you have to start a rival team in an area that is already a small market. Oh, because that never happens.
For that reason, though, like real talk, how many leagues have been started because of interpersonal?
Exactly,
Oh.
tons.
And the derby world is richer for
a
it. you know?
dozen, like, just,
And I also don't even think it's just like romantic stuff, like any like friendship, interpersonal stuff. It's like the same shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
So
I
break up
think,
while you still have respect for each other. I mean, I think that like if you're going into a relationship in roller derby, you have to know that there's
the only option is marriage.
That's the only way out.
So
Just kidding.
I think early on when we started, we did like all I could think of was calling it as a derby dating prenup, where we were like, oh, if this doesn't work out, this is what we're not going to do anything weird. And part of it too is it helps that you kind of want to have a good reputation in your community, and so it keeps you from being douchey to each other, or at least in a way that the community is going to shun you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have a pretty good track record. I'm actually friends with almost all of my exes.
I'm dying over Nerd Derby.
And like, like we had dinner we had Thanksgiving dinner with like one of my exes, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she made
dinner for us.
Wonderful pork chop. It was delicious.
Yeah.
And she didn't poison it, huh?
No. I was able to go home. Nothing. I waited.
Okay, so
You waited.
Hey.
But still healthy, still here.
Oh,
That is awesome.
Chad is giving great advice in the chat. The only right thing to do is date someone else on the team immediately and
thought
post
we
a
were
lot
all
on
joking.
social.
Wait, what?
Like, date someone else on the team immediately.
And then post a lot on
Don't do
social.
that.
And
Oh,
also
yeah.
change your name to something that references the other person. And then the chat
Okay.
has asked if Nerd Derby has his own advice show. I think that you should have your own love line, Chad.
I think you
so.
should, yeah. Mhm.
Absolutely.
Such
Yeah,
good
so-
advice. And by that I mean,
Okay.
please don't do any of those things.
But there should be whatever the advice show, it needs to be like an equal. You need both perspectives. You need the one person that's to be like, just like be respectful, and the other person that's like crush them on the jam line, destroy their soul, change your derby name to a personal attack.
So what would we change our names to? Let's think about this.
Man.
I plead the fifth. I don't think this is a good idea. We're in lockdown together. That's unwise.
They already have a joint.
Down with
what
the
spite
Inquisition.
name would you
Red
pick?
Yeah.
to break up?
Down with the
Red takes over the Inquisition.
undreaded.
Thank you, Chad.
That's Nerd Derby.
If we broke up,
Yeah.
what I would change my name to Backstabby Dread.
Oh.
I don't know. I have a dumb name. You can't really go off.
That is good. That is,
Rocks. She could go by Pebble.
I'm not your kid. That's
Oh
what-
wait, it's like totally night. My bedtime alarm is going off.
you know what? I like a structure. I like a structured day.
Yeah,
I too have
well-
a bedtime.
I too have a bedtime. This was so lovely. I'd like to thank our amazing guests, Kid Rocks, the single entity that is Kid Rocks.
You know you're a real couple when you got one name. So
Yes.
you know.
One band, one sound.
One sound.
That's right. That's right.
But
Dread
they
and
share a hat and they look fantastic.
yeah, Dread
So
and
these are-
Spanglish, who now have a costume together. Oh, Kiss Cam. We should have Kiss Cam.
God,
And
yes.
my wonderful.
I would never ever get on a kiss cam. We would never get on a kiss cam.
Yeah, I don't think I would with my partner. He'd probably be like, "Ew."
Oh, you mean like you wouldn't want it, or you wouldn't get picked for it?
We would never get picked for it because we're like this like interracial relationship, and we were Mississippian at these games, and they never picked any. Like it just would never happen.
I believe
My
that.
Kiss Can dreams are now broken.
So now we like yeah.
I'm sorry, that was a down note.
No,
I'm sorry.
no. I mean,
Kiss Cam
it's
Dreams.
true.
That's another novel. That's another romance.
That's another
Kiss-
novel.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
a
mean,
great sound.
there was there's the Jasmine Guillory novel where the guy proposes to her on a kiss cam at like Dodger Stadium. Highly recommend her books if you like a romance novel, by the way. Any Jasmine Guillory book. But also, I think a kiss cam, I like when the kiss cams get like accidental brother and sisters or like couples, like strangers, and they're like that sheer fear. Stinky Gear, a roller derby romance novel.
Post COVID, I
That's
totally
someone's
kiss a
fetish.
stranger on a kiss cam.
Oh yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
I believe it.
COVID.
At this point, I'm kissing.
I know, right? Right.
Post COVID, she totally kissed a stranger on the kiss cam in his face.
We've been cooped up for too long. Set us free. Set the
Um,
I need 3 in the penalty box.
God damn.
well, that feels like
Wow.
a great note to end this on. So, thank you all for coming. We'll see you next week. I can't remember what next week is.
next week I think is Haterade, unless I lose my nerve.
Okay, so next
yeah.
week is Haterade. So if anybody would like to join us on our Haterade stream, you're more than invited. We get
That's
to
right.
talk
If
about
you have petty complaints, bring
petty
it.
complaints that are not about people.
That's right.
I'm already
Very
sweating. I want no part of this.
I'm so nervous about this
Already,
episode. But it's all Ham's wanted to do since we started this show. Thank you.
I'm gonna get out my burn book.
Oh my god.
Feel like
Oh, wow! I mean, like
I wanna burn 27.5, shit like that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you
You
so
feel
much,
hate in your heart,
everybody,
man.
and we will see you all next week. Have a happy Valentine's
Bye.
Day if that's a thing you like.